G'day guys and girls, Bazzabox here with more My Summer Car, and it's morning for once instead of bloody in the middle of the night. Yesterday we got the car going, got it running and driving. Sounds good, runs okay. Haven't checked the fluids yet, so we'll probably try that in a minute. Mostly today we're just going to put the body panels on and pretty much get it complete so we can go and get this thing registered. I don't have any money at the moment, so maybe at the end we can go out and see if we can get a couple of dollars. But I guess for now we'll throw in the interior first. So I've got one chair in. That was just to get the car going. The chairs are over here. We'll go. This one can go out. We don't need that at the moment. It's got fuel in it. It will need more fuel probably before I head out. I can't remember what bolt size this is, so more trial and error. We'll bring the whole thing over this side because it's probably gonna go through. I nearly said through a couple of these. Also been thinking about a color scheme. Sort of seen a couple I like, but I won't really know until the car's put together and I can get the spray cans on it and have a really good look. I'll try not to right click on this one like I did on the other one. If I can find the bolt. Well, there's one there. Take that one. Okay guys, yeah, just found it. They're like in line here. The next part, I think I wanted to have a look at this dash again because I'm positive. I was going over the editing yesterday. I'm sure I've seen a bolt over here somewhere. That could be it there. Looks like there's something there. Can't see when you're fully crouched. I may have imagined it. That is a strong possibility. You know, it's good to double check. Last thing you want while you're going through the rally is this thing to come off and distract you for that split second, because when you're playing with the keyboard you just got to be focused. It's pretty hard to drive with it. So we got that in. We've got the back seats to go in, and sort of you got like the speaker board here. Don't need it because we haven't got back speakers. It's pretty easy to put on, but see, I was going to put that on, but I might have to put the boot on first. That's because it's really hard to get to the bolts, and you can just teleport through the wall, the quarter panel at the back, I guess. Okay, it's on. Size spanner are you? This is always the fun bit. It's just trying to get these. Okay. Like, I love this game, but sometimes when you're doing this and you can't figure something out, it gets very frustrating. But just keep plugging away at it, and eventually it'll all come good. Just gotta never give up on this thing. So hopefully guys, in the next week or two, I might be getting a new microphone. This one, when I hear it back, it makes me cringe. But my current microphone is actually a SingStar microphone that I've siliconed and zip tied to a piece of like just light metal angle sort of thing, or holes drilled into it. And that is G-clamped to my desk. And not the greatest microphone in the world, but it's starting me off. You know, you got to start small. And that is on. I like that. Now this thing can go on. Also, I'm gonna probably try this. Do the race a couple of times with the keyboard. I am thinking of getting a steering wheel setup, but I guess the main thing with that is I want to do just more car games. I really enjoy car games. But for PC, I don't really like them for PC, just for the mere fact that just the keyboard, it really shits me trying to drive with a keyboard. So hopefully the steering wheel setup will help that. I know I can just attach like a Xbox controller to my PC and stuff and play like that, but there's a lot of games that I think would just be a lot better, like American Truck Simulator. I'd like to play a little bit of that. I understand there's a new piece of equipment that sort of goes on the top of the gear stick, and it turns it into like instead of a racing sort of short shift gear stick like this, it actually turns it into like a Road Ranger truck sort of deal, which I'd be very interested in having a look at that. I actually learned how to drive a truck in a 15-speed Volvo, of all things, leaky bell housing, which made the clutch really heavy. But I had a lot of fun driving that truck. I don't think I'd like to do it as a job, but you know, just as on a game, I think it'd be quite fun. I think you get pretty old pretty quick if you did it as a job. Traffic and morons cutting you off and all that sort of shit. So I think that's all the bolts for this. I think there's only 2 in the bottom, and that holds the whole thing down. Can't see any looking through the walls, but that's that. So that's the interior done, I'm pretty sure. We've got the boot on. Let's start with the back and work our way to the front, I think. We'll just do it that way. So we need a rear bumper, don't we? Which one's this? Front, rear, an old chrome rear bumper. No crumple zone in this car. There we are. My car's got a similar sort of bumper, like old school metal. Even that's bumped, like, fucking hell. I don't know where my motorbike's gone. I heard it crash and do its random fucking noises before, and then come out here and I couldn't find it. So this is probably going to take some big bolts. But yeah, I've got a car with a similar bumper on the back. Backed into a car a while ago, and it fucked up that other car. All left was a little scratch. They really don't make cars the way they used to, which was deadly. But I'm fine with it. They're big ones. How big? I do not know. But I'll find out eventually. Okay, maybe it's really big. Maybe it's not. Okay, I'm so forgetful. I'll pick up a spanner. As soon as I put it down, I instantly forget which one I just had. So, I didn't think it was any smaller than this. Like, this one seems too small. It looks like a biggish bolt. Well, I'm going to fuck around with this one once again, because I think I'm going to be here for a while. And I'll come back when it's on. Okay guys, it was a much smaller spanner than I thought. Much smaller. Anyway, found out which one it is. I think it's time to head for the Doors. The Doors, I think, is next. Not a bad band back in the day. Do like listening to a bit of Doors. Don't like listening to the music on this game though. It's very irritating. But I guess that's Finnish music, I guess. I guess Finnish people probably hate Australian music. There we are. Got the right one. So we'll do the other door at the same time while we got this spin around. A lot easier putting this on without the quarter panels. Normally I'll put the quarter panels on first. And then you're trying to like look for this little slit thing, trying to find where the bolts are. Sometimes you're looking at this and you'll be there for ages, doing the wrong one. You're like a bit of a dickhead when the front guard falls off and you say, ah, it's the other side. Okay, you gotta make sure that ticks on when you put the door on, otherwise it flings out and hits you in the face. Bam. There's that. There's that. There's that. So it is a Thursday on the game, so I think by the end of the week this car should be on the road. Should be registered, got the number plates and everything on it. Pretty much legal for it to rally, but nearly ready, because you've got to put a cage and stuff in it, which takes a bit of time, but it'll pass this inspection anyway. That's the plan. Now I have trouble with this because the front of the car is all bumped up and stuff, so this isn't going to line up real good with the bolts. Normally it doesn't anyway, but there's a couple in here. I think there's another one in here somewhere, so well, there you go there. You can see how far that is off. So we'll need a smaller spanner. We'll throw the other guard on there, just hopefully with both sides being different, you can see which bolt's missing, if there is any missing. Actually, I guess this car is not in too bad of a condition. The last car I tried to build on this game, I kept running into it, and it was in pretty bad shape. And this one doesn't look too bad. You see the 3 bolts at the front. I think there might be another bolt underneath at the front, but we'll go check that in a sec. Maybe the smaller spanner. There we are. To the way in. So the first paint scheme I'm going to choose is probably just going to be a temporary one, because you can get custom paint work done at the mechanic, which I might do at the same time as the roll cage. So hopefully it will look pretty good. It'll straighten it out for me, because I'll get all the bump. I want this car perfect before it lines up for the rally. I'll probably save the game there and not save the game again until we'll make sure I don't save it with the car messed up anyway, until the rally's over, until I get that gold trophy. That is the goal, and we're going to get it. I'm going to be happy with silver or bronze. I think there is an achievement for getting bronze. I think it's like first last place or something. But I'm not going to be happy with that. I want to win. Let's put the hood on. We don't have to fool around with the engine too much. So, okay, we'll fall in the hole. And throw it over. So I'm stuck in the hole. Pick it up properly. Try not to fall in. I can't see where the hole is now. I don't want to click on it if it's in the wrong place, because it'll just fly past my head again. Okay. 2 bolts in here somewhere. Right there. I think I'm stuck again. Okay. So I think they're there. Must be a bigger spanner. I hope it's a bigger spanner, that's all. We'll go up one by one so I don't get confused like I usually do. There we are. Why not? Should be 2 bolts each side. There we are. Go over here, avoid the hole. They just stick out on this side. This side's all sorts of fucked up. Alright. Looks like we only got the bumpers to go on. No, fuck the hubcaps. Put the stereo in. Don't worry about the lights. Don't know why I'm crouching. Satsuma. Might have to go on a bit more straighter. Now we've got to find the bolts for this thing. Stuck one there. Beautiful. Go around here. Might be one on the other side, and that's it, I think. It's 2 bolts holding that in. So that suits me. That's in. Pop some lights in. Nope. Yep. Put the lights in first. Oh well. They might be a little bigger, but we'll go one smaller first. Yeah, a bit bigger. A little bit bigger, not that much bigger. Alright. I forgot the tail lights. Tail lights will go in a second. Then we can put the bumper in for the front. It'll nearly be complete then, won't it? Throw that over there. These ones, they got their own side. So the design of it, it's right. Don't think these take bolts. I should just click into place. Maybe it's upside down. Nope. Why aren't you going in? Let's try the left one. I'm doing it wrong. I was doing it the wrong side. Read it wrong. No bolts. Let's probably take some bolts. I'll try not to spend too much. I think hopefully it's about the same size bolt as the other one. So I don't want to fuck around with this one forever. Again. But it pretty much looks like a full car now, doesn't it? And it's this size. No, it's not. A little bit smaller, I think. I think it's pretty small. Much smaller than I thought, anyway. I think it's smaller. But then again, I have been wrong. I think it's just one each side again on this one. And I'm stuck. There we go. I don't think I did this one all the way up. So we'll just double check. It's good to double check. I did see. Thought I seen another bolt pop up there. Well guys, that is the car. What I need to do is throw a radio in it. She's ready to hit the streets. And the old, it's not even a cassette player. Open door, get in. I don't think this takes bolts either. So there you have it, guys. That is the car. So all we got to do is, yeah, this car's pretty messed up. I don't know how that happened, but just looking at the time now, I think we've got a couple more minutes. I might muck around with some paint ideas and see what I come up with. Okay guys, I'm back, and yeah, I messed around with a few colours. None of it really came out as good as I thought it would look. So just before we go, we'll go through the car and make sure it's pretty much spot on for the check, so we don't have to touch it again. All we got to do is make the money, which will probably be in the next episode. I'll probably do a quick video. Just we've almost got, I think there's 5 locations for you to make money on this, like with the shit truck as a turd burglar. Why do those bolts look like they're out already? I think I've got the wrong spanner anyway. Yeah, they don't look right. Oh well, I'll look at that later. But yeah, I think there's 5 locations where you can do it at the moment. There's 4 on my board. Also, I believe I did get a phone call for the firewood, but the dart that's on the map has disappeared. But we'll have a quick look when we're in the shit truck about that. It's probably my preferred way in this game. Is this empty? I didn't read it. That's empty, so we'll throw it in the bin. That'll be probably a better place for it, so I don't keep on picking it up. But yeah, the chopping wood's probably my preferred one. Pretty much I just chop up some wood before I get the phone call. When I get the phone call, just go out and then chop some when I get back. It looks like, yeah, it looks like all that's got fluid, so I think we did everything up on this, which is awesome. didn't need to, I think the only thing I really stuffed up on is I forgot to bolt in the front like drive axles here. We'll go check the engine now. Excuse me. And just, that took a little bit of oil. I don't know where that's coming from though. Everything, it shouldn't be. Maybe it does take oil. I'm not 100% sure if this thing you got to keep on checking the oil or not. I don't think you do. I know for sure you'll need more coolant with the first. Oh, just took a little bit. But with this normal radiator, it does leak a fair bit. And that looked like it. Okay, so I'm right clicking on it and it didn't pop off, so that means it must be in pretty good condition. So with that being said, everything's look pretty good. Pretty much the only thing I need to do is put this in it with the toolbox and the triangle from the tractor. That's all I need for the inspection. Open please. There we go. No room. Oh, there's room for a spare tire, but there is no spare tire. Close this. Get the triangle when I leave, but that will be in a couple of episodes anyway. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like on the video. If you want to see more content like this I'll be coming out with, please subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment as well. But most importantly guys, have a great day and a fulfilling life. See you next time. Bye bye.